Okay, so we're now about to enter 2024, which will have its own fair share of surprises. But if we were to think about the last 2-3 months as far as how it's been in Oklahoma, as far as the weather goes, it's really been pretty tranquil. So we're still looking that way here this morning, although a big storm system is centered right over the center part of the country. Look how big the storm is. It covers areas from all the way from the Mexico border, runs all the way up to Canada, goes from the Rockies all the way east to the East Coast, all the way to the Atlantic. This is a massive storm spiraling around the center of the storm right now, right just to our north, and it's actually producing a little bit of precip here in Oklahoma. We have some cloud cover associated with that right now. Most of the cloudy skies over the state, and we'll keep that going for a while longer. I think going into the afternoon, clouds will tend to thin out. You can see some breaks in the cloud cover, so we'll have a mostly cloudy to partly sunny weather going into the afternoon hours today. Like I mentioned, a little precip out there. You can see from near Tologa, O'Keene, Hitchcock to Ames, up to near Enid and Billings, just south of Ponca City, south of Tonkawa over toward Perry, Glencoe, Stillwater, and Mulhall. A little precip showing up. If we get any of this reaching the ground, which has kind of been difficult to do, the lower levels are pretty dry. So a lot of this is virga. Could be in the form of some flurries, maybe a little light snow, but the air temperatures now are warming up enough. Probably could be seeing this change over even to a little bit of rain. So you can get a little dot or two, some snow on your windshield. That'll quickly change over to water, or you may have a few raindrops on your windshield as we're on the southern end of the storm system. Up where the air is a bit colder, we've got still big problems through the central parts of the country. Travel advisory, blizzard warnings. Yeah, this is a big storm. Snowfall has been kicking in now, and some areas have picked up over 10 inches, almost a foot of snow up along the Nebraska to the South Dakota border. So there you go, central parts of Nebraska, right along the border there into South Dakota. Heavy snowfall, and that's been accompanied with some very strong winds. Winds have been, 20, 30, 40 miles per hour, and that allows that drifting snow to create a lot of problems. So if you're traveling north, really be careful, because those areas are just batting down the hatchets right now. And even just north of that, they've got ice storm warning going on to parts of North Dakota. You can see the clouds are thinning out some now. 34 this morning. Wind chill checks in at 26, so a cold morning. Getting some cloud cover around. That'll thin out some going into the afternoon. We'll call it mostly cloudy today. Those 40s will hang around, 30s in here by 8 o'clock. And west wind will take over today, and still it'll be up, so 40s and wind means it's going to feel cold. Prepare for that here coming up for today. It's more of a west to a south wind this morning, but those temperatures still are cold here at 9 o'clock. 30s around, wind chills 20s and 30s. It's been up in the single digits up around Miami here this morning. Now warming up to 15. Got some 20s in southwest Oklahoma. So grab the coat, grab the gloves. You will need that getting out the door here this morning. So big upper level storm kind of lumbering right over the middle part of the country. This is a powerful big storm. It's going to slowly weaken and start shifting off to the east. We still are dominated by north winds, so our weather pattern for the most part stays cold. Interesting to note about the storm system, it's not connected to the Arctic. It's just a centered storm right over the U.S. So the air we have in place won't change a whole lot. As a matter of fact, it'll moderate some going toward the weekend. Another little blast will come down. You see it there. That rolls down for the new year. So we'll have a chance to get maybe up in the 50s for a day or two, and then 40s make a return as we go into the new year. Got some 40s here this morning. If there's any precip, maybe a little light rain or snow, we've got those chances north about 20%. Mainly 40s on that 9-day forecast, and that will take you right on in to the new year. January 1st, some sunshine and highs up near 43. That's Look at your 9-day forecast. We'll be right back.